Hi, Nikki Bulldogs. Mrs. Van Huysen again for another great math lesson. This week we're going to be working on subtracting integers. And if you kind of did pretty well last week with adding integers, you'll find this a little similar. There's a couple steps that you need to follow at the beginning of subtracting integers, but then you will also be using your rules for adding integers to help solve the remainder of the problem. So this week you will be practicing both subtracting integers and adding integers, because if you can't add the integers, you can't subtract the integers. So let's go over how to subtract integers. First thing you're going to do is, in step 1, copy down the first number to a problem. So for an example, if you have the problem 3 minus 5, I would copy down my first number, which is a 3. Step 2, change the subtraction sign to an addition sign. So here's my subtraction sign, changing that to an addition sign. Step 3, change the second number to its opposite. So a 5 right here is going to become a negative 5. So now my new problem is 3 plus a negative 5. And the step 4, I'm going to solve using all my addition rules. So let's just go over those addition rules really quickly, because if you don't remember how to do these, it's going to be a little difficult. So remember, you need to look at the signs and then follow the rules to go with each situation. So if you have a positive and a positive, you're just going to simply add your two numbers and you get a positive answer. If you have a negative number and a negative number, again, simply add them and you get a negative answer. So 6 plus 4 equals 10, and negative 6 plus negative 4 equals negative 10. It gets a little tricky when you have both a positive and a negative integer. What you need to do is subtract the absolute value and then take the sign of the bigger number. So for an example, I'm going to subtract down here my 6 minus 4, which equals 2. And then I take the value of the larger number. So that is a negative sign here. So negative 6 plus 4 equals negative 2. 6 plus a negative 4, now I'm going to subtract again. I get a 2, but this time it's going to stay positive because 6 is positive and 6 is the bigger number. So that's just a review of addition rules. Here we are back to my example of 3 minus 5, which became 3 plus a negative 5. So I'm going to subtract those two integers, and then I get a 2. And 5 is the bigger number, so that's going to become a negative 2. So 3 minus 5 equals negative 2. Here's another example. Let's practice another one. I have negative 4 minus 5. So here's my negative 4. I'm going to copy it down, negative 4. Change my subtraction sign to an addition sign, and change my 5 here to its opposite, which would become a negative 5. Now I have a negative and a negative, so I simply add them together. 4 plus 5 equals 9, and I keep the sign with them, so it's a negative 9. So my negative 4 minus 5 ends up becoming a negative 9. I hope this all makes sense to you guys. And this week you're going to be doing a lot of practicing. So remember, when subtracting integers, follow your steps. 1, copy down that first number. 2, change your subtraction sign to an addition sign. The third one, you're going to change your second number to its opposite sign. And then step 4, solve using your addition rules. This week, you're going to be practicing really hard on all of this. You're going to be doing some IXL math. You're going to be doing some worksheets and all these different things to practice both addition and subtracting integers. So good luck. I hope you guys are doing well, and let me know if you need anything. Thanks. Bye.